Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have new Lis Eldridge makeup. I'm always so excited to review new Lis Eldridge products, and this year for the holiday season she went big. She created 5 new eyeshadow palettes as well as some new shades of her velvet lipstick formula. I'm so excited to dig into these products. Also stay tuned to the end of the video because I will be doing a giveaway for lucky viewers. We'll be winning some Lis Eldridge products. As you can see, I have 2 orders of the same products that I purchased for myself. So after the review, stay tuned and I will tell you exactly how you can win. All right, let's get into today's video. I did place an order at launch, but it did take some time to get to me. And when I emailed Lis Eldridge's team, they let me know because I did order a single eyeshadow palette, it took some time for them to send it out, but it's here and I am so excited. Okay, so she did come out with 5 eyeshadow palettes and I did purchase 2 directly from the website. So we do have the Vega eyeshadow palette. Now that one I did purchase just because I feel like it's an everyday type of eyeshadow palette and something that I will get a lot of use of, and I don't have very many of this type of eyeshadow scheme in my collection. There's also the Cinnabar palette, which is gorgeous, and honestly I was going to purchase that, but I did pass on it just because I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that have a similar color story to this one, and I really wanted to get some unique products. Myth is also another eyeshadow palette that I really wanted, but I did pass on that one just because I recently purchased the Tom Ford fall palette and I felt like the color story was very similar to that one, but I did purchase 1 eyeshadow from this palette. The single eyeshadow palette I did purchase from the Myth palette. I just felt like it was such a pretty shade. This one is in Faded Amethyst. I just have to be careful because they do fall out pretty quickly and I already made a dent on this one. And this is what Faded Amethyst looks like. It's just a beautiful shade and I thought it would look perfect with the Vega palette. This is in shade Faded Amethyst. Look at that pigment. It is absolutely gorgeous. Her formula is very soft to the touch and it's fairly pigmented and just really creamy. I wonder if all the shades are like that, but the Faded Amethyst definitely is. And then we have Muse, and I thought that this was a no-brainer for me. I was absolutely going to purchase it, but looking at the swatches and watching Lisa's video, I just felt like I have too many of these shades. This palette looks very similar to Charlotte Tilbury's palettes that I have and I have an abundance of, so I just didn't need this type of color story again in my collection. Sorcery was the palette that I did not expect on getting. I felt like these shades were something that I wouldn't particularly use. The green and the blue, the shimmer. Looking at the swatches of this palette, I just felt like it was so unique and type of shades that I don't really have in my collection, so I went ahead and purchased that one. So the 2 palettes that I purchased are Vega and Sorcery. The palettes come packaged like so. Just very classy, very Lis Eldridge-like. And the palette itself is so beautiful. I love the fact that these are so tiny and they just look so elegant and chic. Love the packaging. Gorgeous. And then in the back, I really like the fact that Lisa lists all of the shades in the palette. All the palettes are also customizable. As you can see, the little holes, you can just go ahead and take out the eyeshadow that's in there and just replace it with a single eyeshadow. And this is Vega. Ooh. These shades are so gorgeous. Very, very beautiful. Next we have the Sorcery palette. This is such a unique palette. Again, beautiful packaging. I also really love the mirror. This whole entire packaging is just very well thought of. And this is Sorcery. I am so glad I didn't pass up on this one. Look at these shades. They are so perfect. With the order, I did get the pink velvet pouch. Of course, if you order any 2 products from Lis Eldridge, this pouch comes free with your purchase. I just love her pouches. They're so beautiful. And from the velvet lipstick collection, I did well this year. I didn't buy all of them. I only bought 2 shades. The shades that I purchased were Velvet Pompadour and Velvet Sorcery. I do definitely regret not purchasing Velvet Duchess. If you watch my channel, you know that I love red lipstick, and Lis Eldridge makes some of the best red lipstick shades, and Velvet Duchess was so pretty, but I felt like I have to control myself, and I just bought the 2 shades that I felt were the most unique. So this is Velvet Pompadour. It is a gorgeous pink shade, but with a twist. Let me swatch it right on the back of my hand. This is just very pretty. I love this formula so much. Then we have Velvet Sorcery, and how could I not purchase this shade? When Lisa showed the shade on her video, my jaw dropped. This is literally the perfect chocolate brown type of shade. I don't know if I would even call it chocolate brown. Let me swatch it. I don't know how to describe this shade. It's just so pretty. Okay, here is Velvet Sorcery. I cannot wait to apply this shade on. Let's zoom you guys in and let's try out this makeup. I do already have my base on. I did use Lis Eldridge's foundation. This one is in shade 13, and honestly I only ever use this foundation on special occasions. I do really like it, but I do feel like it tends to dry out my skin, so I tend to keep it for evenings, kind of when I'm going out or a special type of vacation, just because it really does blur my skin. I do really love it. It makes my skin look great, and I only really apply it onto the areas that I really need it. So kind of redness around my nose, just on my cheek, right over here on my chin, but that's about it. Just about 2 pumps of this and I'm good to go. I'm going to pick up this shade over here. This one is in Moon Swirl. Okay, this is a very pretty neutral shade, and I feel like it is perfect as a crease shade. These blend in beautifully. I really want to use all of these shades just to show you what they look like. So let's pick up this brown shade. Look at this palette, it's just so pretty. Every time I look at it on my screen, I just am wowed by how perfect they are. All right, so I think I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid, just because I feel like the shade would just be perfect for an everyday type of look. Perfect. So I feel like you can just do this kind of look, add some mascara, maybe add a little bit of that brown shade underneath your eye, and you're good to go for an everyday type of natural look. But let's go ahead and use the next color. So I think I am going to go into this shade here. This one is in Smoke and Mirror. Let me swatch it first, just to see how pigmented it is. All right, it's not too bad at all. Okay, so I'm just going to add this to the outer corner. So there is Smoke and Mirror. Not my favorite shade, but it still blends very beautifully. You honestly have to really blend very minimally with these eyeshadows. They just settle so nicely. So I do want to smoke things up, so we're going to pick up this black shade, and this one is in Turbulence. And I'm just going to extend that out onto the outer corner. Blend it in. Picking up a smaller brush and just going back into that black shade, just a line underneath my eye. This is such a classic look. So there's turbulence, very easy to blend, just creates a nice smoky type of look. Now I'm not going to put any more. We're gonna go ahead and go into the glitter shades. And of course with these, I like to use my fingers just because I feel like you get more pigment out of any eyeshadow when you use your finger. So first we're gonna go into French Gray. And I just wanna put that right in the middle. Ooh, wow, that's really pretty. That's very pretty. Okay. You honestly can just use French Gray right on its own, and this would be a good to go type of look. But let's try the last shade in the palette, and this one is in Supernova. This looks pink in the pot, but it goes on silver. What do you guys think of this look? I tell you one thing, these are very, very pretty together. Just added some mascara off camera, and here is the finished look using Vega. So pretty. I feel like out of all of the palettes, Vega is a must, just because there are shades that you could use every single day. You can kind of wear it out for an evening, and it's also a very good kind of day-to-day type of palette. So pretty. I do want to personalize this palette, so I am going to remove Smoke and Mirror. I'm just using the smallest scissors that I have, and it comes right out. Okay, this has a magnet inside, and you just kind of insert the shade. Look at how pretty all of these shades are. So this is a Vega palette with the Faded Amethyst eyeshadow shade. Stunning. For lips, I am going to try Velvet Pompadour with this look. I feel like Velvet Duchess would have looked perfect with this look, but I didn't purchase it, and I probably will go back and do so. For now, we'll go ahead and add Velvet Pompadour. And that is Velvet Pompadour with the Vega eyeshadow palette. Such a gorgeous combination, and this lipstick shade is definitely stunning. Now I'm going to play with the Sorcery palette. Now you could do so much with this palette. I definitely feel like a smoky look, and then you could add this gold shade kind of in the inner corner. Let's go ahead and try that. Oh wow, that's so pretty. Wow, so stunning. I was initially thinking of doing 2 different shades on each eye, but I don't know, I feel like it won't give you kind of the full look on what it's going to look like overall. And I just like a balanced type of look, but this is just gorgeous. I mean, oh, so pretty. All right, so we have to go into that gorgeous green shade. I mean, how could I not? We're just gonna pack it on. It's okay. We are just playing with makeup. It's all good. All right, we're going to add this kind of in the middle. And by the way, this is right over the Vega palette, just to show you how well these shades go together. Wow. Even though I'm applying so much eyeshadow right now, this formula is just working so well. It's not patchy at all. Okay, so for those of you that are thinking that this palette is not wearable, I mean, it definitely is. Look at it. Wow. So I might do another video and perhaps create a look using more of these shades. Like the shade over here is so stunning as well. It's just a very pretty metallic type of shade. Any of these shades, create a smoky look and then just choose one or two of these eyeshadows and just put them in as a topper. They look so stunning. This is such a statement palette. I'm really glad I did pick it up. It's just so pretty, and if you want to kind of go wild with colors, then this is the palette to go for. Now the moment that I've been waiting for, the Velvet Sorcery lipstick. I'm so excited for this one. I tried to remove most of the Velvet Pompadour lipstick. So this is one coat of Velvet Sorcery. Just wanted to kind of add that stain just to show you that you can really down this lipstick and just wear it for an everyday type of look. Really pretty shade. Okay, let's apply some more. I do wish I purchased the lip liner with this shade, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this lip brush. And just kind of line around my lips. And that is Velvet Sorcery together with the Sorcery eyeshadow palette. A very stunning pair, and I just really love this lipstick and also love the names. And that is everything that I purchased from Lis Eldridge's new holiday collection. I think everything is just absolutely so stunning, a must-have. I do love everything that I purchased, but I have to say that the Vega eyeshadow palette is one of my favorite, and I love the fact that these palettes are customizable. Like this one over here, I do have the Faded Amethyst eyeshadow in the Vega palette, and it just looks absolutely stunning. It's no surprise that I love Lis Eldridge's velvet lipsticks, and I have to say that Sorcery this year definitely wins over them all. It is such a unique and vampy type of lipstick shade, but at the same time, it is very chic. Now, I do have a second order of everything that I purchased. And this one is going to be for you guys. So I will be doing a giveaway on my channel, and 4 lucky winners are going to win some of Lis Eldridge's new collection. One lucky winner will receive a Vega palette, another will receive a Sorcery palette, and I'll have 2 additional winners, one receiving a Velvet Pompadour and the other receiving the Velvet Sorcery lipstick. The winner of the Velvet Pompadour will also receive the Velvet Pompadour case as well. The rules for this giveaway are fairly easy. All you have to do is you need to be subscribed to my channel, and you also need to be subscribed to my Instagram, and I will leave that handle down below. And then in the description box, I just want you to write down which palette you would prefer and also which lipstick you would prefer. I will then choose 4 lucky winners at random, and I will DM you personally to send you your new product. And that is my review of Lis Eldridge's new holiday collection. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and good luck to all of those that are going to be joining the giveaway. Now, of course, you can apply as many times as you like. Just again, in the description box, put down which palette and which lipstick you would like to win. Make sure you subscribe to my channel here on YouTube and also onto my Instagram as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.